we fixed it. We fixed it. Man, that was weird. That was weird. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that just froze out on me. That was weird. We're back though. Sorry about that, guys. We are still 17.5 pips in profit on this USD JPY trade. Yeah, we're still in profit here. I've never had that happen before. That was weird. That was really weird. We're back though. Sorry for the technical difficulties there, guys. So we are getting some retracement back to our TP1 here, which is fine. But we're back in. All right, so let's see here. I just shut my whole computer down. I haven't had to do that ever. That's weird. We're gonna re-enter here. So we're still in sells on USD JPY, by the way. We already smashed our TP1. Yeah, I do signals. So I don't trade Fridays. But yes, 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 5 days. Sometimes Sunday, not always Sunday. but most of the time, yes, I'm trading. I like to trade. Sundays are my favorite. I love Sunday opens because you get a lot of good setups. Up to 22.7 pips in profit on this, by the way. Cooper Tipton, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on, guys? You can start with 100, man. You can start with whatever you want. You really can. It's just the thing you got to do is manage your risks. You know, you can't over leverage your account. You can't start with 100 and expect to be a millionaire. You can't start with 100 and expect to make $1,000 right away. It's just not going to happen. You make $5 to $10 a day, and that's good. That's on a great day. You're also gonna have losses. Everybody has losses. Newer to Forex, is this British pound and buys? No, we're in USD JPY. What's up, Mal? Thanks for joining, man. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. YouTube is the best place. This is USD JPY sells. I don't know if I said buys. I'm sorry. Sells. So obviously the red zone up here is, this is our stop loss area. This is our take profit area. So we're in sells, moving downward right now. Kali Dolly, what's up, man? How are you doing? Thanks for joining, guys. We got in this trade about 2 hours ago. It went in the Telegram as soon as I got in. No, I know you're selling. I'm just confused. Like the British pound is 1.32. That means I should sell. We're not in the British pound at all right now. We're not touching GBP. We're only looking at the USD to the JPY. USD to the Japanese yen is what we're looking at. Do you have instincts at times over leveraging for big profits when you know it's a... No, that's a problem that I had when early on in my trading career. Like I said, I've been trading for almost 15 years now. When I was a lot younger, I would over leverage my account. I've blown many accounts, and anyone that tells you that they haven't blown an account is full of it. I've blown accounts before. I've probably blown 50 accounts. But once you start to understand how to leverage your account and not over leverage it, that's the most important thing to do. And you said, oh, okay, I'll just watch. I can't trade on my top step. I don't know what top step means. But Adele, to answer your question, yeah, no, I'm not over leveraging myself really ever. Again, if you're just joining the stream, thank you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe on YouTube. Matt Hampson 5. That's okay, Adele. Yeah, you're gonna blow accounts. It's gonna happen. It happens to everybody. We're getting some good movement on this trade too right now. We are 26.1 pips in profit. I'm 13.7% in profit right now. Oh, it's a funded account, Mel. You're doing a funded account. Yeah, so I talked a little about that yesterday on stream. I don't like funded accounts. Like I don't like they're too stringent on how you can trade. They make you trade a certain amount of days. You can only hold a certain amount of drawdown. I don't like funded accounts. Just use your own capital. Save up your money and use your own capital. Yes, first time liquidation is a nightmare. I've seen, boy, we are getting some great movement here. Hopefully you guys got in on this. We're at 27 pips in profit right now. A little over 14% in profit. Should have re-entered back up here when we had some drawdown, but you're gonna blow your fair share of accounts, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Boy, we're pushing hard on this one. Once we hit TP2, we're going to close 75% and leave 25% runners. So we're a couple pips away right now. We're like 4 pips away from closing 75% and leaving 25% to run. Baby G, my guy, what's up? Yo. What's up, Wiseman? Thanks for joining, dog. Got 9 viewers. This is the most I've ever had. I think they're mostly on YouTube or X. Happy Thanksgiving. Coleman! What's up, dog? We're about to close 75%. Once we hit this TP2. Candlestick man, you know it. We are so close. 3 pips away from closing. We're up close 75%, leave 25% runners. Little over 15% profit on the account. With my account size, it is thousands. It is. Alright, so the key was I just had to start going live on Instagram too, huh? That's how I get my friends in. They won't support me on YouTube. I think it's going to break the second TP, Adele. ISUO. Oh, don't worry, I'll have it. Just remember who walked away, the only one up at the end of the night on the last night. Boy, this thing's just teasing us right here. We're so close. We're getting a ton of sell volume too. There's a little over 5.2K. There's 12.95K in trading volume right now. So there's enough volume for this thing to go. Definitely enough for it to go. How old am I? I think I'm 33. 32? Shit, I honestly don't know. I think 32. Was born in 1993. 1993. Oh wow. 1993 minus 2000 and 2025. 32. I'm 32. Couldn't remember. I knew it was either 32 or 33. To be fair. I started trading when I was like 17. She's stuck right at 156059. Am I buying the dip? I'm selling it. I'm selling, man. We're still in an economic downturn. I'm selling until we reach. In terms of Bitcoin, though, Clay, 73K. Yeah, I started trading a long time ago. Yeah, in my teens. You're correct, Adele. Here, we can take a look at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at BTC there, Coleman. So, let's take a look. This is the day. This is the day chart here. So each candlestick is a day. It came pretty close to this bottom. Here's your bottom, which is like 76,000 pretty much. It looks like we had a retracement right here moving upwards. So it is moving up. So Bitcoin is bullish right now on the day. If we look at it on the hour, though, yeah, it's still bullish, but it's going to have to break this. Like, Bitcoin's going to have to break this area. I'd have to see it break 94,000 to even consider buying. Adele, you shorted it at 89. I'm not touching Bitcoin, to be honest with you guys. I'm not touching it. I'm staying away from it. Because this day chart, it could come back up to this retest and go back down. Like, I see it coming up and then just right back down. But we'll go back to our trade. Hold Alt for temporary drawing. And 27.3 pips in profit is what my broker's showing. Yeah, about 27. We got a new. Let's take a look at the 15-minute here. On the 15-minute, we just had straight downturn, which is great. We might get some retracement up to like this area. I could see it coming back up to maybe like this area right here. Right there. Something like this. Which would be nice because we could get another position in right there. I would definitely take another position right around this like 156287 area. Yeah, 156287. I'd take another position. It's a good spot. But it's not getting any bullish movement. I mean, we're just straight bearish for the past. Shoot, I mean, this is the 4 hour. We've been bearish for 4 straight hours. But if you count, I mean, can't really count this this candle because it's a bullish candle, but it really didn't move. It wasn't anything important. Like the body is super small and it has tiny wicks. Like price action didn't really do anything on this candle. So you really have had the biggest telltale sign for this trade was this candle right here. You had a full bullish engulfing bearish engulfing candle. So like that for me was the telltale sign to go. Partial close 50%. Partial close 50% here. I'm going to put that in, that we partial closed. Right there. We'll make that yellow. So right there we took 50% partial close. So we took a 6% profit there. $6% on the account's not bad, guys. That's great numbers. And we still have 6% in. I'm still leveraging 6% of my account at 1 to 1,000, so we in it. Exactly. Yeah, anything in the green's good numbers, man. 100%. We've been in the green since I got in this trade. I mean, I looked at this when the market was closed. So the market closes on a foreign exchange between 5 and 6. At like 5 o'clock is when I posted all those reels going over this exact setup. We're going to see what happens on this new hour candle, but we're going to probably get in on another position here. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to here. Do I trade the S&P 500? No, I don't. Just foreign exchange pairs. I do not trade the S&P 500. If you can beat the S&P 500, you're a damn good trader, though, I'll tell you that. Let's see some retracement so we can get in another good position here. That'd be nice. Do we have an AI bubble? Man, it's tough to say. There's like no regulations, I feel like. That's the problem that I see, at least, is that there's like zero regulations on AI. There are certain jobs that are going to be taken by AI, and there's certain jobs that'll never be taken like AI. Like what me and Ryan do, like golf professionals, never be taken by AI. I don't know about the AI bubble. I really can't speak to it. What do you think, Clay? AI could probably putt better than me. You know what? You're probably right. Probably putt better than me too, to be honest with you. Boy, we're not getting a lot of movement here. It's just kind of hanging, which is good for us. We're hanging in profit, so I can't be mad there. Clay, I think there's a bubble in my opinion. People are getting scared, similar to the dot-com boom. Yeah, you know what? You could be right on that, and I see that as well. There's just like certain industries that'll never be affected. But yeah, like receptionists and stuff like that, like unless you have like an in-person business, like any kind of assistant or receptionist or any kind of job where like you're managing someone else's schedule, it's all going to be AI. It pretty much is all AI now. Like I have AI virtual assistants that make, you know, content and edit stuff. All of my reels are AI produced. I don't do anything. All I do is take my live, throw it straight into Opus Clip, and it creates all those for me. I don't have to do any of that. I used to pay Taylor to do that. That's how we met. I don't need to pay her anymore because Opus Clip does it. There we go. We're getting some more driving down here. Yeah, Opus Pro is the best, Adele. I use it. It takes like 20 minutes and it takes like a 2 hour stream and puts it into like 50 or 60 reels, and you just take the best ones. Well, we're driving going into this last 15-minute candle here. Yeah, we're driving. I'm going to re-enter on retracement. I really hope it retraces back up to TP1, like this area. I really want to re-enter for the down, but we'll see. Never fall in love with a trade. Could always reverse on you. Learned that the hard way. Yeah, you can schedule it, or you can just press you can just press post, and you post it to every single social media. It's the best. I do think the companies that are heavy AI focused are overvalued to an extent. If I'm right with tech, yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you. A lot of them are overvalued, but the valuations that are coming out are done by the guys that are already in it. It's so biased, in my opinion. I can't believe I got kicked off TikTok. I used to have so many viewers from TikTok. Let's get some retracement here. Just looking at the 5 minute here. Five minutes doing some weird stuff. Let's see, we got a 5-minute candle coming here in just a second. See what happens here. I think we're going to see it push toward the downside. It hasn't broken this in what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 minutes. It hasn't broken where we closed 50% partials. This is going to continue to move down, in my opinion, here. But I'm not going to re-enter until the new hour candle. It's weird. You have a little, like, a mini resistance and a mini support right here, and it just hasn't broken this. We need to see it break this way or this way. Thanks for the subscriptions, guys. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying it, just make sure you subscribe on YouTube. Help me out. I appreciate it. Thank you. We got 9 minutes till we get a new candle here. Oh, it's moving, baby. Let's go. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that at all. I did want it to push toward the upside a little to get in another trade, but you can't be greedy. Currently, we are 29 pips in profit. 28.6 pips in profit. Let's see what this hour looks like. %8 in profit. It's not too bad. 8% of the account. I don't like this camera because I feel like it keeps readjusting. Do I love traveling? I don't get to travel much, man. I wish I did. I work too much. Oh, look at that move. There we go. That's what we were talking about. Boom. TP2 smashed. Let's go. Absolutely smashed. I already closed 50%. Wow, look at it drop. $35 pips in profit. Yep, broke second TP. We're broken through it right now. Look at that movement. We might smash TP3 here going into this last hour. Closing in full. Closed in full. Let's let everybody on the Telegram know. Copy image. Apply. How many pips did we get to there on the closed in full? I closed in full right about here, but closed in full at 46, 45 pips, we'll call it. Right now, I have 169. 169 subscribers in the Telegram right now. 169. We're going to see what happens here on this new hour. We're going to see what happens here. I think we're going to get some good retracement back up to our 50% area. We're doing it live. You can't fake this. Can't fake this. The 4-hour time frame is really the easiest to read on, to be honest with you. That's where I always start, is the one in the 4-hour. Wow, look at that retracement. Look at that, all the way retracing up. We got, what, 2 minutes? I think we're going to see a move back to this side. We're going to see a move back here. And then something back down here to finish at the bottom of the channel. Because the USD is just taking a dump. I mean, there's nothing good going on with the USD right now. Yeah, we got a good wick there. That's a good sized wick. If you really wanted to scalp, you could take buys. It's risky, but you could take buys up to here. But I don't like to trade like that, to be honest with you. It's not my thing. Not my thing. All right, let's take a look at this 1 hour chart here. Hey, Tay. I'm getting in on a sell here. I'm going to get in on another short here. I got in right here. I re-entered, so we're in on another short. Sony Beat Zone, what's up, man? Yeah, it's driving down. It's gonna completely take that over. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'm back in on a sell here at 156051. Let's see here at 155.999. Might be quick in and out of this one. Yeah, we're going to be quick in and out of this one. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. We're going to wait to see it move the other way. It's still driving. Wow. It's gonna retrace that whole candle. Look at that. If you stayed in, congrats. I got out. Played it safe. Rather safe than sorry. What does this 15-minute look like? I'm going to take a look at some other ones here. Not the day. We want to be looking at the 1 hour. All the JPY pairs are dropping. Every single one of them. This is our trade from yesterday. I'll delete all this. Oh, USD CAD. That thing's going to go too. Doge, not touching it. That channel is scary. Let's see here. I'm going to quickly mark up some charts for you guys and see how I mark them up. That's trading in between. Euro USD is about to break through. Your next level on Euro USD is going to be somewhere up here. As the USD is dropping, so the Euro is rising. Yeah, wow, this one really just, it went. The huge downswing, guys. That was a very profitable trade. 45 pips. That's a great trade. Congrats to everyone that took that. This is a good trade. See, should we get in another? That's the question. Because I'm seeing a lot that I like here. Like USD CAD. We don't want to look at the 15-minute. We want to be looking at the hour. USD CAD's going to drop. It's just going to absolutely drop. CHF JPY and USD JPY are doing the same thing. Pretty much the same chart. It's pretty much the exact same chart. There's nothing to really look at there. But 100% close profit. Can't be mad at that. Euro JP, all the JPYs are just dropping. So we look at Euro AUD here. We're at an impasse, kind of on that support line. Pepe. Pepe's doing the same thing as every other crypto right now. We could look at GJ2. The GBP pairs are going to be moving. GBP, JPY, it's doing the same thing. But we could look at other G pairs. GBP, NZD. That had a massive break of structure. So if we take a look at this one, you had huge break of structure and then come up and retest. Bitcoin's pumping, huh? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, it's moving, yeah. It's got 26 million in volume too. It's got a ton of volume. I'm still not touching Bitcoin. It's going to go for a little pump though. It might come up to here. You might come up to here and get a... It could either break through, or it might just be one of these where it comes down, up and goes back down. That's not good. You don't want to go negative. But GBP NZD, that's just in a free fall right now. And it could free fall all the way to here. You've got... This is your zone on this one. So... it's really actually up there, but... That's more... This was a liquidity pool right here. So we don't need to worry about that. You shorted it at 89K. You shorted Bitcoin at 89K? Okay. Alright. GBP NZD is going to finish this, I think. I think this is going to finish down here. It hasn't broken it in 4, 8, 12, 16, almost 24 hours, but I think GBP NZD is going to finish this down. Do I think Bitcoin will hit 1 million? No, I don't. Not at all. No chance. We could take a short there, but again, I'm still keeping an eye on our trade here, where we close 100% profit, because if we can get retracement on this next candle here, somewhere back up here, I think we're going to get another bearish candle downward, to be honest with you. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you guys in America? You guys have Thanksgiving plans? Boy, she's still dropping. I like that GBP NZD trade. Where was that? I liked that sell a lot. Let's move that up. Top of my list there. Look at some of the GJ pairs, the G pairs. GBP CHF. I don't really like anything there. Euro GBP. Oh, now there's what we like to see. So Euro GBP has broken a strong support line and came up and tapped to retest. Last time it was this low was Monday the 3rd of November. And it's tested that 3 times and then finally broke it. Huh. If you ever plan to visit Asia, do let me know. You're in Bangladesh, huh? Nice. Yeah, I want to go to Japan. I know I want to go to Japan, that's for sure. So, what we have here, let's take a look at this, because this is an interesting trade here. So, you had fucking bots. I like this break right here. Let's take a look at it on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, it was a candle with no wicks whatsoever. On the 4-hour. That's interesting. So it went down and made a wick. I'm not too confident, only because it could just be a liquidity sweep right here. This could be a liquidity sweep and move toward the upside. So I'm not 100% on that one. But I do like that it broke. The break is really good. The break of structure is great right there. I would need to see probably a bearish candle close before. What's up, Kai? How are you? But going back to our USD JPY trade, it's still moving down. Yeah, I definitely want to go visit Japan. I have some friends that are in Japan right now, and I was watching their stories. It looks amazing. This thing's still going. I just can't believe it's still going. Let's look at GBP NZD. Yeah, I agree with you, man. So we got a new 15-minute candle here. What was the other trade? We were looking at Euro GBP. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart here. On the 15-minute chart on Euro GBP, we had it break its support and it's tested it twice. One, two. We might see another test here. Where's our new low? Let's find our new low here. So on the 4-hour chart, our next zone that we're going to be looking at is kind of like right here. We've already tapped it. It's an iffy zone. You're kind of playing in the middle right there. That's not really something I'd want to touch, but if this closes bearish, that's something we could look to take a sell, but nah, looking for something that's not there. USD CAD's dropping, like, wow. Euro USD needs to break that for it to be a buy. GJ is all over the place. Our USD JPY trade right there. These are tiny little bearish candles. This is gonna flip. Need to see a green closure though on the hour to flip that. Nothing there. GBP CAD's at a high. It's at a high for almost, last time it was here was the 26th of October. That's at a high. There's going to be some retracement here. But on the 4-hour, it doesn't look like anything we'd enter. GBP USD is just flying. Euro CHF broke and came back down. Not really seeing anything, to be honest with you guys. AUD NZD. Let's take a look at that. Oh boy, what was the last time that was anywhere? You have a break and retest here on the 4-hour. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. That's a decent looking chart right there. We should see this go to the downside here. For sure. This should go to the downside here. I want to look at taking a sell here on AUD NZD. Is there any news tonight? Let's take a look. Make sure there's no news. NZD core retail sales at 7 and business confidence at 7 and private capital expenditure quarter over quarter was positive. So that makes sense. The Australian dollar is falling to the New Zealand dollar. Quarter over quarter was positive. How much has this moved in the past? It really hasn't. If we look at the past couple hours, it's only really had a 32 pip range. That's not much movement. That's a lot of sideways tracking. But it looks like it's getting ready to fall off, and our next zone would really be like right here. So if we were to scalp this, we'd go for like a 16 pip scalp. But we'd need to see it break that. We need to see a candle closure right here to see it move toward the downside. Could go for a quick scalp on this. Oops. Certainly could go for a quick scalp on this. Let's go back to our USD JPY trade. Haha, very funny, Ryan. invest in Genius. It did hit $26 at one point. Could look to take buys on USD JPY back up the line here. Because if we get an hour closure that respects this, so here, I'm going to get rid of this. If we get a hour closure that respects this low right here, we could look to move up back the other way. If we get an hour closure that respects the previous low of this bearish candle on USD JPY. Not something I particularly want to mess with, but keep this one on the 15-minute. We'll see what happens on this next candle, but this should drop. Let's see what it's at, Ryan. $3.24 is what Genius is at. Oh boy. Still more than what I bought it at to start. Yeah, I just don't see this moving upward at all. There's no price action that indicates that this would move back toward the upside. Other than it being a higher low and a higher high. It could be a reversal, but I most likely think it's going to tap down here for a 63 pip move. But this next 4-hour candle might go halfway up this right here. Like I could see it going on its new move to right there, and that would be our entry. Entry for sells. That would be our entry for sells right there. But if we take a look at the 1 hour, yeah, it's coming back up. This would be our entry for sells. This hour candle is just weird. It's like a dragonfly. I don't particularly like the dragonfly right there. We're going to get another 15-minute candle here. Let's see what kind of close we get. Let's see what kind of close we get. It's just moving kind of choppy, and there's not. I mean, there's definitely volume too. See what the technicals are saying. Sell, 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 sell. All the technicals are a sell, from the 1 minute all the way up to the 4 hour, all the way up to the day. Even every technical is a sell. We're gonna. I think we're gonna. We might enter here on this 15 minute on GBP NZD. That would be our. We're going to see how this 15-minute candle closes. But we might take sells right here. With like a really tight stop loss. Probably right there. No, if we took sells actually... We got 2 minutes to see what we're going to do here. We got 2 minutes to see what we're going to do here. It's interesting because it came up. It definitely has a break of structure, and then it came up and rejected that new support zone. But I don't like to enter when it's tracking sideways. And this right here, from here to here, is all sideways tracking. You still have some room. Like, there's definitely room in it. There's like 30 plus pips either way. If we measure that out, like this box right here it's actually 126 pips. There's room to grow there. There's room to buy or sell. Sorry, I need to plug my keyboard in. It was dying on me. We got 1 minute here left to see if we're going to get in anything. Otherwise, we're going to end stream because this was a very positive stream. We're going to sell here. Directed by a broker. Not in it yet. It's like a mini break of structure. Boy, the spread was high there. Yeah, we're in sales here. Where did I enter? Let's see. Entry price was 2.31933. 2.31933. 2.31933. Yep. That was my entry right there. Oh, I didn't do that. Let's lock that. What an odd hour candle there. Four hours still looks like a sell to me. So back to the 1 hour here. Let's go back to the 15 here. Yeah, I like this trade. We're gonna hold this sale, guys. Our stop loss is 2.32198, and we're gonna put a couple. We'll put a couple take profit lines here. This is gonna be our first one, right about there. Second one is going to be off this. Closer to right there. And then TP3 is going to be down here. Yeah, I like that. So it's a little bit of a scalp here. Essentially what we saw is our break of structure. So we had our uptrend here. Let me grab the... we had our uptrend here. We had our break of structure right here. We had to go down and retest, and now we're looking toward the downside. That's what we're staying in, guys. So I'm going to probably hold this for a couple hours. I am going to end stream here just because I need to eat. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate all the messages and everything. Subscribers. It really means a lot, guys. Keep an eye on this trade over the next couple hours. I'll be keeping an eye on it as well. Appreciate you guys. Adele, I appreciate you, brother. Kaya, Beebs, Damien, Sandra, Nuriel, Austin, Baby G, Smithers. Appreciate you guys. All on Instagram there. We're closing it out.